is the Chiefs' defense underrated? Like, is it not talked about enough?
Well, when you think about it, when we have fucking Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce on offense scoring so many damn points, we got Taylor Swift at the game. Who gives a damn about the defense, bro? Honestly, who gives a damn about the defense?
I care, Chris.
We love you, Charles.
I care about the defense, Chris.
But in all aspects of it, who's paying attention to the defense? They want to see touchdown strong. They want to see the Swifties going crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like
this dude, Chris, man.
I'm just saying. I'm calling a spade a spade.
He's not wrong. You're not wrong.
Funny, man. I know I like to see Stone Cold get some sacks, baby.
Hey,
definitely.
Fire me up, man. Fire me up.
You guys and Spags have been rolling, so keep it up. As you know, Chris, this is not like a typical interview. We just want to have a conversation. It's obviously going to be focused on you.
We're not good enough to actually interview you.
Yeah, we're not professionals by any stretch of the imagination.
it's all good, man.
Brutally honest, what were your first impressions of Trav?
I'm like, this is fucking Malibu Most Wanted all the way. I was like, this is B-Rad, bro. Trav had the first, I'm telling you, our first away game, Trav had like this beanie on.
That's one of my favorite
this cool ass, like this sweater.
Oh my god.
With the glasses. I'm like, this is Malibu all over again, bro.
Traffic. I'm looking for my chapstick. Oh man, damn, that's fucking good.
Well, what were your
one of my favorite movies?
What was your first impressions of Andy Reid?
Ooh, that's a good one too.
You know what? Andy really didn't talk. Andy say things like, "Hey, just look at you with the mustache." I'm like,
bro, we talk about it all the time.
Like, bro,
just that look.
He just don't talk. He didn't talk to me in like my fourth year when we finally had a conversation. The conversation like, "How you doing?" I was like, "I'm good." How you?
I'll do that these first 4 years.
Like, it was socially awkward at first, but then I started talking to him. He cool.
He's the best, man. To be fair, he's usually talking to all the offensive guys.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about Andy Reid on this show, and one thing we got to ask is, how did you handle your first Andy Reid long drive drill in the training camp?
Oh my God, yeah.
17 or 16, 17, we were still, Alex Smith was still there. So we still had like a lot of the up tempo stuff. So like long drive drills, they would throw in like a turbo of like, you know what I mean? Like a quick play, you have to get set up, lined up fast. So it was no joke back then. That was when it was real.
I remember running off after 8 plays because it's like, that was when Britt Reed was here, bro. I'm like, if a play lasts over 8 plays, bro, I know I'm not going to be in. So I ran off.
Right. Yeah.
Britt got mad at me. I stayed like 2 plays out. They sent me back in. That was a huge welcome to the NFL moment. Like,
well, that is the weird thing about long drive drills. Like you're saying, like the offense usually all stay out there, but the defensive line usually subs out. But in long drive drill, you all stay on just to get the conditioning aspect of it. So that is
misery.
I can't imagine trying to play defensive line for 15 plays. That's got to be ridiculous. Yeah. Were there any older guys that were there? Like, who were the guys that kind of took you under their wing?
We had some good vets.
Alan Bailey, Terry Poe, Jay Howard, David
Just
King.
You guys had, dude, the defensive line and defense that you came in with, those guys were all monsters.
They were monsters, bro.
Was Tamba still there? Was Tamba gone or was Tamba still there?
Tamba and Justin Houston was still here. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
And D Ford.
Damn, that's a hell of a fucking D line.
Yeah, we had all of them. I was living a dream, bro.
God damn. Tamba, Jay Houston, Terry Poe, Chris Jones. Holy fuck. Was there any like specific like mentor that you could really say like, man, he or one of the coaches helped you out the most in your career so far?
Probably Tamba Ali and Terry Poe. Because my first year in the league, I wanted to figure out how to get to be a Pro Bowl player. And Poe, in interior, Poe was our only Pro Bowl because we was running at 3-4 in. So Justin Houston was outside linebackers. So I kind of mimicked Poe my first 2 to 3 years on how to be a pro, on what he ate. Like the guy used to eat a bucket of oatmeal with bananas, cinnamons, and 2 eggs mixed in it. and that shit had me throwing up for the first like week.
So it did not
Yeah, that
work.
shit had me throwing up for the
Didn't
first
work for
week,
you.
bro.
John Terry that's another
No wonder he's so
340
big.
pounder that's out here
Yeah.
fucking moving, man.
Yeah, Don Terry Poe.
He was a stud. What was your reaction to get into the league? Obviously, being a 5-star, being one of the heavily recruited guys coming out of high school, one of the biggest names coming out in the draft. But that D line we just talked about, there's a lot of star-studded defensive players right there. And you, did you? I don't think you started off as a starter. Obviously, working your way into that role, but did you feel like awkward not playing as like much or being, the stone cold from college?
You know what? It's a gift and a curse because I didn't start till like my third year in the league, and I was getting like 14 plays my first year. I was getting 20 plays my second year, and I just took it with stride. I was like, you know what? These little 14 plays I'm gonna make sure I'm the best pass rusher out there.
Go crazy.
I'm gonna go so crazy. I'm gonna hype up the crowd. That's where I got from, like pumping up the crowd. I was coming in on third down, only a third down specialist. I'm gonna pump up the crowd, do whatever I can to get remembered for these little 14.
Yeah.
And I was like, they eventually started going up throughout the year. So it was like, I didn't expect to start when I got here. The veterans, they be a little salty when you first get in here. You're a young buck, and they want you to kind of earn your reps. So I was like, I respect it. I don't mind coming off the bench, only playing on third down.
That's it.
When the lights are on, baby. That's
Money
when the
down.
show really starts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you earned your first start week 6 of that season. You got a sack the following week against Andrew Luck. Was that your first sack in the NFL, Andrew
Yeah,
Luck?
what's crazy about that, bro? They started me week 6, and I came off the bench in week 7. So it was like,
Damn.
yeah, that was my first sack against Andrew Luck.
That's dope, man.
I feel like Andrew always has something to say when guys sack him. Did he say
I don't
anything?
even remember.
You say anything
I don't
nice?
even remember.
Don't
Did
remember.
he compliment
I ran
you?
around the whole
Blacked
stadium out for one sack, bro. I was pumped. I didn't even care what he said. I was like, this is it.
This is another question. Do you have like a welcome to the NFL moment?
You know what I do? It's probably 2016. We was playing the Tennessee Titans, and I don't even remember who was the offensive lineman. But I was taking it was like a pass rush. I was taking an inside move, and I didn't see this guy. And he fucking clapped me. The center did. Yeah,
Center?
it stood over me.
It's
and
probably Ben Jones.
Yeah, bitch. Welcome to the NFL. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, God, bro. He fucking hit me so hard. I just looked at him. I could see myself on the ground, just looking at him like a kid looking at his father after a whooping, and just like, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, you got me. Hey, we all been there.
That inside move, man.
yeah, it's scary. You know them rib shots. Them rib
man.
shots get nasty.
Every time, baby. Every time.
So you guys played 3-4 and you played D-end in the 3-4. Now you guys are pretty much, well, you still play 3-4, I guess, a little bit with
Yeah.
Spags, but you're more of a defensive tackle. Do you prefer to play inside or outside? Because you played both throughout your career.
On passing downs, I'd rather go outside. On the like first and second downs, I'd rather stay inside.
Why is that?
Well, on the passing downs on the outside, I can guarantee a one-on-one. And if you guys bring help, it's only going to be a tight end. So I'd rather go.
And you can see that coming.
And the inside, you take that inside move, make the wrong step, and it's going to come and catch you right in that rib cage. Yeah, have me catching air for the next 5 plays.
Trying to find some oxygen. Man, that's too funny. I mean, I think when you have that combination of being, both an inside and outside player, that's when you're at your best. I mean, when a team can't, just say, all right, this guy's right here. We can game plan for that better. When you're moving around like you are, man, doggone. Best defensive player in the fucking league, baby. Ain't nobody stopping that. We've
talked on the show about the hardest positions to play in the NFL, and both of us have said defensive tackle has got to be physically one of the hardest positions to play in the NFL.
1,000%.
You're constantly getting double teams. You're constantly getting physically attacked. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think that another position is the hardest in the NFL? What do you think is the hardest?
If we're talking about the physical aspect of it, defensive lineman definitely is. Because you got some plays that the linemen don't even hit the defensive lineman. They'll pull their hit it like a cornerback. But every play, the defensive lineman has to hit offensive lineman. You know what I mean? Every play you either get a double team or you getting somebody hitting you every play. It's not a play that a defensive lineman is running free. So I definitely say the physical aspect of it. But the hardest position, I think, is probably DB. You know what I mean? Because I got to mirror Travis Kelce everywhere he goes. You know what I mean? I take one wrong step, he can separate 5 yards. So, you know.
I was trying to do it all growing up. So. Couldn't stay on him.
Just running for my fucking life growing up. Let's talk some other early career milestones. I know we kind of already touched this 2017 game against the Eagles, but you actually got your first interception.
Oh, I did, huh?
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
9-5 out here just taking shit out the air. What's more electric, getting a fumble or getting a pick?
Getting a pick, bro. You get a pick.
Yeah.
I only had 2 interceptions my whole career. God damn, you get the pick. Yeah. Oh my God. You get the pick, and if you get in the end zone with the pick, you got to go crazy. You got something like in the back pocket? I've been waiting on Andy to put me in the backfield for something. I'll do a quarterback draw. Put me back there for something.
Christopher Jones. Just get him a nice little dive.
Get me in there, Andy. I hope you listen to this. Get me in there. I just need one touch.